yo, it's your boy Iceberg Bricks, and I'm here with some friends. That's Jesse, that's BrickHuntress, and that is Steph and Chad. What's going on?
Hello, hello.
What do you know? No good.
It's a spring day.
It is a spring day. Super warm.
I'm a star today. I'm a star. Not Denzel, but I know I'm a star.
Oh.
All right.
Hey, Brett. I'm sure it was warm over where Brett is, too. He's in that valley. Brett, how hot was it for you today? It was super hot for us here in Bend. Hello, Bryce. You never say hello to me.
Peer pressure
Not
going.
Lego train guy.
You better hurry up.
You gotta say hi to everyone.
I will. Hey, Brickman.
So, what is new in the Lego news? Anybody buy anything interesting this week?
I got my package with the Amelia Earhart freebie.
Oh, I hate your guts.
Oh, we did too.
Hate your guts. I didn't get that.
The freebie?
No, I couldn't find something that I wanted to buy, like to get it.
I had to stretch myself too because I wanted both freebies. You could get a Harry Potter monster book.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I bought my second Hogwarts Express.
Okay.
Which I'll probably resell. But
you could use it as parts though.
Or parts, or I might make it extended. People like long trains. They're hard to functionally keep going, but they do.
Okay.
I got lucky. I had a niece and a nephew birthday, so all their stuff was sent to us, so I could get the Amelia Earhart.
I built this last night, the new Ninjago. I do not think it's a dragon. Can we all agree on that?
Oh, Mel's got it too. Nice.
Yeah.
Let dragons unite.
It's not a dragon though. It's like a lizard.
Oh, Jim.
Like a dog lizard. It's almost like a dog lizard. If you take these off too, and like if you tilt the head, right, and the way that it's like pouncing, it's almost like a dog too. It's definitely more lizard though than dragon.
It reminds me of the thing Obi-Wan Kenobi was riding in episode 2 or whatever.
Totally. I do like the tail though. I do like the tail.
What's up, Alyssa? She's asking what house I'm in. I'm actually in the storage area of the museum. That is my home away from home. And my home away from home has a lot of Lego all over the place. Look at this guy. We're building a minifigure with the pinstripe pants.
The train man. Yeah.
Yeah. His head's over here.
Oh, cool.
It'll be like 4 feet tall.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's where I'm at.
All right. So today we're finishing up our last episode of the Police Station Let's Build series that we've got going on. We're going with bags, 11 through 14. So the last couple. And not only that, but today Mel will be showing us his own mock of his police station. So we get to kind of compare and contrast and see how his measures up to the Lego version or vice versa.
It doesn't measure up. It doesn't. It does. Lego done a lot more detail than I have, so it doesn't. It just doesn't.
But yours is a little bit more modern, correct?
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Jesse, what you doing? You playing musical chairs, Jesse?
I got spotty internet in here, so we'll see what happens.
Don't move.
I picked up the device and was
as soon as you moved, it went away.
Keep that signal. I don't know how many bars I got. It's a little weak.
All right.
So are we starting?
We are starting.
So this is the bottom layer. I'll kind of go over what we've already done. I went ahead and added a different tile. Ooh, let's switch my hand over here. So it's the Detective's comic book strip tile instead from the CMF minifigures of the little Batman guy. He came with it. So I switched out some stuff. Steph could show her evidence wall, which is very cool. But the bottom layer has the donut shop, the basic entryway of the police station, the jail cell. Again, on the bottom, you can see, well, you probably can't see it much now, but it has the spoon in which the person is digging themselves out, I like that part. And then the newsstand in front. So we've got that as the first level. And then the second level, that's some nice detailing in the front. I love the windows, how they did the windows. I think they're beautiful. I like on this side how if you look through the window, you can actually pop it open too, completely. And if you look through it, this is where the mugshot area is. So if you place a figure right there, you can actually take the picture through the window if you want to. Then inside, I love the detailing on the second floor. You've got a typewriter, old school typewriter, another telephone, one of the Tiffany lamps, the evidence board, which is, I think, one of the best parts for sure. And then the stairway as well. They're doing the stairway really cool too.
I dig it. I like it.
So Mel, what's your favorite part so far?
This stairs. I really like the way they did the stairs. I do. And that's just a simple piece of it, right? I really like that. It brings in, and even how they did the columns on the side of the building as well. I like that too. So
I like the vine that they started building on the side of the building. The vine that goes all the way up. I like that part. Chad and Steph, what are your favorite parts so far of the build?
Actually, just a small little detail. So I'm going to show her, if I can show our mugshot wall of our.
Let's get you fired up, Joe Low.
I love it.
Who is the donut thief? We'll find out.
Oh my gosh.
We probably should have did that.
I have to agree. I absolutely love the stairs, and I just love the little hidden compartments and the little hidden compartments.
I like the building technique of how the building was kind of coming together, how you think old school Lego goes. Your one brick is on top of the other, and all of a sudden the front was open, and you built some stuff off to the side, and then bam, put it on there, and the whole front was complete. There's some great Lego technique in this.
Oh man, I'm having to remember where I put the larger base plate for this build. Oh no.
We out of commission.
Maybe. Give me a second.
Yeah, I almost did that. Almost, because then you get to a point where like you're using the big box and you take the big box and you take all the bags and you put it in a smaller box, right?
Yeah.
And you forget about where you put the plates because it's so easy to put that plate into your collection pile. So easy.
Well, and I cleaned my room today, so that's That serves me right for cleaning my Lego room.
Yeah,
Put stuff away, and now I can't find it.
Where did Jesse go?
That's exactly what
Flip it.
Mhm.
You Dottie. 9 Brick Cities in the house. Let's see. Lego Train Guy, Brett Hooper. All right. Let's finish my poem. You guys want to see my ugly mug, do you? Hey, I don't think you yet. This is exciting. It's like watching a tiger look for its prey. Right.
Oh my God.
We're down in the Alps in the Kilimanjaro.
Oh my God.
BrickHuntress search for her prey.
Stop it. Oh my God. I really don't know where I put it. I'm hoping Will didn't take it either. Yeah.
We got more than technical difficulties going on over there.
I can't find where I put my larger base plate for the next level.
Oh,
You missed it, man. It was a real safari hunt, man. You missed it. It's like Jumanji.
I think I got my base plates. Man. All right, back in the room, back on comments. You got to have all kinds of base plates around there with all those mosaics.
I know.
Yeah, you did it. You did it. You used it. You did it. It doesn't really matter what color is it.
No, it doesn't. You're right. But I just have to find that size.
Pick one. Taste it later.
And it's
Let me tell you,
so
like,
funny
you
too
could
because
do-
before the show, Kate sent me a picture of all of her stuff.
I was
laid
so
out.
organized,
This is the
you
most
guys.
organized I've ever been for a live.
I was
You
so
jinxed it.
organized.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I'm gonna tell you, don't do it. Don't do it.
Right? So organized.
I'm
And
gonna tell
now
Trying to tell you, don't organize your stuff. Don't do it.
I just learned my lesson, that's for sure. Well, I have the gray one, but I know I'm going to need that for something else, so I can't use that. Ugh.
Yeah, it looks like it's just going to be the floor, and you cover it up because
Yeah. I'm going to use whatever color.
And then the gray one's probably just the roof towards the end.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll use a different color for the roof then. Okay, I'm going to use the gray one for right now. I'm going to deal with it later.
Oh, the hunt is over. Oh.
Well, it's not over, but it's over for right now, yeah. For sure.
Listen to the Lego master. He knows how to build in a crunch.
Okay. Going with the gray. It's gonna be what it is.
Let's see.
How was the day at the museum today, Jesse?
For me, yeah, a little slow. Like I said, it was warm weather means people are not going indoor for indoor entertainment so much. But we had some big donations come in the back door, so
Nice.
yeah, that's always good for supplementing income once we can inventory it and resell it back to somebody.
Oh, cool.
So that was kind of like you got everything ready. So these guys are like they felt under control, inventory. Like there's some clear space back here, and then all of a sudden, like we had like two carloads, like packed minivan or whatever, full of boxes of train parts and stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So
Jesse, does that happen pretty regularly, or is that a pretty rare occurrence?
the big one is kind of like an estate, like somebody probably passed on and somebody decided it's time to find a new home. It's too much to sell. Quarterly, I would say. 4 times a year we get like the trailer full.
Mm-hmm.
Normally it's like a few boxes that you can carry in somebody's basement or something.
That's pretty awesome, though. That's quite a passion, and to donate like that to the museum, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. We tell people, I just tell them we'll find a good home for it. There's other generations that are looking to start or supplement, and there's some dealers too. They come. There's a handful of guys that I see often. Snatch up like a whole bunch of stuff and then resell it at some other hobby show. So it's a good, it's like a hub here where stuff comes and goes. I wish I could see 2 trailer fulls of Lego being passed on.
Right? That would be pretty epic.
Yeah. You gotta think. There's so many of us now. Like it's even like more still surprising. Like when I see new people like Steph and Chad that I didn't meet before, it's like, oh my gosh, look at them, and they've got a Lego collection that's starting to grow and grow.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all out there. It's when's that going to pass on? When's my collection going to pass on to somebody else? It's like crazy.
Who are you going to give your collection to, Jesse?
I don't have kids, but I have a nephew. I have 2 nephews and 3 nieces. So probably my brother's kids.
Nice.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'll
get Lego from Uncle Jesse for Christmas and birthdays. So we'll see which one of them get the Lego.
Nothing like an inheritance from the old great uncle, huh?
Yes, this episode is Guess Where I Hid My Base Plate. That's very true.
Right. Hunt.
So, Kate, I'm making fun of you losing your base plate, but I'm actually in the doghouse a little bit too. After filming the International Women's Day little video that I posted, I put it outside to get better light. The only minifig I'm missing is the Stephanie minifig, her sig figs. I have no clue where it's at.
You're missing your wife's sig fig.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, my back. I don't know if this is going to work. I feel like I should run home and get on my own internet.
Well, you got probably an hour and a half.
Yeah, you have time.
It'd take a half hour. Keep those Lego collection. I'll take the Lego collections. Yeah, you would.
I think all of us would take your Lego collection. I'll take your city. I'll take your city.
There'll be like a bunch of Star Wars,
Mm-hmm.
city stuff,
Uh-huh.
and then there'll just be bulk bins and stuff. And then there's the backlog.
How much backlog do you think you have? Oh, he's frozen. Bye, Jesse.
Oh no.
You said bye, Jesse.
Bye,
You're fired. So you want to hear some funny police stories?
I do.
Anybody have some
And I have fun. I don't know if they're fun, but I have some more trivia too.
Oh, trivia. Let's hear some trivia. Let's hear some trivia stuff.
Okay. So this is all like important dates in history. So you can kind of think about it that way.
Okay.
All right. So the first question, are we ready? And in the chat, please answer as well. In what U.S. city was the first night watch established in 1635?
I already know that. I already know that. I know that already. I know that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let's see what other people say first, and then we'll hear your answer.
That's the first thing that they make us learn.
Chad and Steph, what do you think?
Say the question one more time.
In what U.S. city was the first night watch established in 1635?
No. Plymouth?
Nope. Okay, so we've got some guesses for Boston. We've got some guesses for Philly.
Let me tell you, it's not a city. It's a city that is thriving now, but it wasn't called that name. It was called something else.
True. Okay, I'll give you, yeah.
You see, I know it, right? I know it. It was called something else back then, and then they renamed the name.
True.
Try again.
But we'll give them it if it's the new name, too.
Yeah, we'll give it to you if it's a new name.
Well, it had to be one of the first
Because it was
colonies.
Yep. So there's 13 of them.
Jamestown.
What'd you say?
Jamestown?
No, sir.
Well, the new name is Boston. But Mel, what's the old name?
Wasn't it like it was like New Amsterdam at the time? Like that. That's the
It
name.
was something like that. Yeah.
Amsterdam. What's the name? What's the name? I might be wrong. It was a different name. I think it was like New Amsterdam was the name.
Well, in whatever I found it from just said Boston, but
Boston. Yep.
but yeah, so Alyssa got it. Let's see. Architecture. Who else?
I'm going to.
Couple, or I guess for Philly. But yeah, 1635 was the first night watch. I really like that name for it. I'm not gonna lie about that. I like the name.
Yeah, I like the name.
All right, let's hear a story from you, Mel.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Okay. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm supposed to be out here. Am I? Yeah. All right. So one time I was on patrol, right? And we get a call, me and my partner, we get a call for a possible, like we get called for a possible dead body in an apartment, right? And so, you know, we get there, maintenance is there with the keys, and that's never good. Like if maintenance beats you there with the keys, that's like never good. It's like kind of like a sure shot that there's probably gonna be a dead body in this apartment. And so so we get inside, and there's everything in that apartment except for a dead body, thank goodness. Well, however, what I mean is that the cats took over the apartment. Whoever owns the apartment don't live there. The cats live there. It was like probably 50 to 70 cats in this.
What?
Yes. Yes. They were in the sink, on the stove, in the bed, on the couch, under the bed, in the bathtub. They own the house.
Oh my
God. So we in there, and I'm mad, my partner mad, you know, because you're thinking it's one thing and it ain't. And so like, all right, man, that's it. Well, the cat's own the apartment, you know, you guys got to figure it out. Pick some cats or something like that. See you, we gone, right? You think that was the funny part, but it wasn't. So I get in the parking lot, I get inside my car, right? And it's a brand new car. I just got this Crown Vic, right? And it's brand new. I get inside, this nice new car smell. And I go to look down when I put the key in the ignition. I go to look down and I see these little tiny red bugs. There's a whole bunch of them all crawling up my pants. I jump out of this vehicle, get on the mic and tell my partner, hey, look, check your pants because there's like mites. There's something crawling on. Check your stuff. So he jumps out his car. He's sweating a while. I jump out. I'm coming out my pants in the parking lot, coming out my pants. Badge on, gun on, everything. I'm just out my pants because them things are just crawling up. Can't do bugs. Can't do it. True story.
Nope.
True story. You want to see a cop run?
No.
I don't know which way I was running, but I was running.
Were they like little mites? Or what were they?
They were like little tiny mites. They were.
Wherever
they were, they came off those cats. The cats.
That's gross.
Yeah.
So no one lived there. It was just cats?
Just the cats.
How did they like survive? Who was feeding them?
Somebody. But they didn't live there. Yeah.
Well, kind of genius though, too, if you think about it. You just get all your 75 cats their own apartment and they just can do what they please and you can have your own super, super clean space without them.
True. So then they all the mites and everything else is somebody else's problem. I'd be pretty mad if I was their neighbor.
Oh, absolutely.
Pretty upset. Yeah.
Did you know that all of them are in their apartment too? You know?
Mm-hmm.
All the mites and stuff. Ew. Yep. Ugh. Gross.
Yep. True story.
I can just imagine you and your partner like jumping out of the car, like running around the parking lot.
What was so funny is that I had to drive that car back to the station, right? And get out. And I was done for the day because I didn't have an extra uniform anyway, so I had to go home. And so they put the car out of service. Well, young rookie was eager to get inside of a new vehicle, because it smell nice. Everybody likes a new car, so he jumps inside, and I tell him, hey, look, that vehicle's out of service. There's mites in there. He jumps out. Oh my God! Why didn't you tell me? I said, I just did. I just told you. Just now. Just told you. Yeah.
Alyssa said the cats probably got rid of the body originally.
Everybody got to eat something, right? It's a circle of life.
Oh, that's so gross, though.
I'm glad you think so. Yep, true story. Not fun at all.
Did you name them all? Did you give them all nicknames?
What, the cats or the mites?
The cats.
Nah, I didn't stay in there that long to be doing it. Stank. It smelled like a dead body in there.
There probably was a dead body in there. And you guys saw cats and was like, I'm out. I'm gone.
You're probably right. You're probably right. So the body can stay.
The body's in there, the cats will eat it, and it will all solve itself eventually.
Yeah. Imagine being somebody's cat, a cat's catnip. It'd be cat food. I don't want to be nobody's cat food.
No.
Hey, just make sure you don't die, old cat lady. That's what I'm just saying. Like, there's a lot of folks that,
No.
they being like a cat lady or something like that, and then you mess around and you got your whole apartment full of cats. That happens. Stuff like that gets out of control.
I will never be a cat lady. It's not going to happen.
No.
I actually really don't like cats all that much. Like, no. I think it's because I had a pretty traumatic experience with my own cat when I was little.
Yeah.
And so now I don't deal with cats very well. But there's something about them where, like, when they just sit on like the top of the sofa or they sit like across the room and they're just staring at you, that they know exactly what's going on like in that room. They're super smart.
Oh yeah, because all they're saying is all you got to do is go to sleep. That's all you got to do. Just go to sleep. It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. So my mom had a ton of cats before I was born.
Mm-hmm.
And before she got really into dogs, because she became like a dog breeder later on. And so at one point she had like 7 cats. And I remember my dad being like, yeah, some of them got to go. Like you can keep one. That's what he said. He's like, you can keep one and the rest you got to find a home for. So she did. And because they were just like, it was like that. They were just like all over the place. And, but she found homes like within our neighborhood. So she still saw them all the time and they would still like come home all the time. And yeah, they would just like show up or like they'd sneak through the back door or whatever it was. And we'd like find them in the house, like all the time.
We find their way back. That's the ultimate setup.
They find their way back. But the one she chose to keep was named Oliver from, that old Disney movie, Oliver and Company, about the dogs and So Oliver, he was like this mangy little Maine Coon cat, like super skinny. He was an outdoor cat though, so he was feisty. Like he might look like a little like, he had scars on his face, like he was just battered. He was battered. And we were sleeping and he would always bring back presents, quote unquote, for my mom. Yeah, like, look, Mom, look what I did. I brought you back something. And one night I was sleeping and I just hear my mom scream. I mean, just like scream bloody murder. And I was like, what's going on? And I like run out of my door and my dad's like, get back in your room. I was like, what? I was like, what's happening? And he's like, it's okay. There's just another animal in the house. We're trying to deal with it. I was like, what? So Oliver had decided to bring home a present for my mom because he used to come and sleep right on her chest, right here, right on her chest. And he went and found a very large, like hybrid possum rat, per se. The teeth, no joke, were like this because I saw it after my dad killed it. So it was like huge. Like the teeth just like were like this, and it was the tail was probably like 1.5 feet long, and then the body was about 1.5 feet long. This thing was huge. It was bigger than Oliver. It was bigger than the cat. And he like drags it in to the bedroom and jumps up on the bed and places it, no joke, on my mom's chest. And that's when she just flipped her stuff, like just flipped her stuff. And it was alive still. The possum or whatever it was alive. And so she literally like, she grabs it and shucks it across the room and like hits the wall. And then my dad's just like trying to kill it at the same time, and I'm like running in and out of my room, and they're yelling at me to get back in my room. And oh god, it was so gross. But then Oliver was just like, yeah, I brought you a present. What?
You're so proud.
Yeah, so proud. I was like, yuck. I'll never forget that though. But he would always bring little fun treats for us to the doorway, and he would bring things and leave them on my mom's chest when she was sleeping. He would still do that, like even after that happened. No, so gross. But that was the biggest one he ever brought home.
Nice.
Nasty. Oh, that's right. Alyssa said there was one time she was doing a live. I think it was with Jen, Brick Fan Builds. And there was like an animal literally went into her back sliding door. Like if you see it in the chat, like, and she like flipped out on the live. Like I remember. Not expecting extra friends. Not expecting.
Yeah, that's extra friends are never nice.
Nope.
Never nice.
Very unwanted. I wonder what's going to be on the top floor.
Isn't it like
the roof is kind of cool. It's a little peak part like that on the left over the donut shop, but we'll see what's on the right.
Isn't it like a bathroom or something? There's a bathroom in the room or something?
I would imagine it's a bathroom based on the pieces that I'm looking at, too. I try not to look ahead. I like to be surprised.
I wonder if there's any mysteries, kind of like the spoon and the hole in the apartment in this top floor, or if they kind of use that all up in the first two parts of the build.
Well, and I want to know what the half egg is, the golden egg that's hidden behind the staircase.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Hunter and I were playing a little bit with it today, and she was looking through the back door, and she's like, it's a crown. It's a princess crown. I was like, that's true. That's true. Okay, I'll give that to you.
Okay.
Very true.
Yeah, I don't even think they really mention it on the creators video on YouTube. Like, how you do an interview. I don't remember them mentioning it at all.
It's gotta be something with the designer, I would imagine.
Yeah.
So if you look through, there it is.
Let's see what you got.
Got to open the back door.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, she's like, it's a princess crown. She's like, Mommy, can I have that? I was like, no.
Oh, that's that.
I was like, I'll give you another crown, Hunter.
You better bricklink it.
Oh, she's definitely our little princess, that's for sure. She's funny though. She'll dress up like a princess like any time of the day, but then she'll go outside and just get absolutely just filthy. You know, she'll like just roll around in the dirt. She'll be like, this is fun. Maybe a candy dish.
Candy dish on the floor?
No, that's what they were asking about, the hidden piece. But it's a weird placement of it.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
like,
I'm saying. It's on the floor. Like technically, it's on the floor.
It is.
oh, that's true. Yeah, because it's hidden like right behind the stairs.
It's a key thing. Where do you put your keys on?
Mel, Alyssa says that your cop car is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. That is from that. That I guess it's like one of these police sets that's in the brick box. So it's like a 3-in-1. Like a 3-in-1 thing. Yeah. And I figured that I added to the modular because it, you know, they didn't come with one. You know, every other modular came with a car. You know, This one here, they just got all the love on this one here.
No love for the cops.
No.
We are on to bag 12.
What?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Well, you get to start building.
Well, I was looking for my base plate for a good 2 hours. Oh my God.
Wow.
You know, it's going to appear like randomly too. Like, just like I'll be randomly building one day. I'll be like, what's that from? And then I'll be like, oh, there it is. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll find it upstairs in Hunter's secret spots that she likes to hide things in too. That's probably more likely.
Oh,
Yeah. He's the captain.
Oh, that's interesting.
The little egg. Huh.
Well. This way.
Uh-oh, I've got a completely new theory.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it came with bag 12. So we have the captain, and you can choose between 2 facial expressions, and one of them is her winking.
She's like snarling though.
Yeah.
Because she
Why
stole the
would the
donut.
captain be winking? Does she already know who the donut bandit is?
He stole the donut.
She put a donut in her hand.
Yeah.
Hi, Will Harper. We're doing well. We're building the police station.
Well,
All right. Speaking of the first female or the female minifigure.
Yeah.
All right. I have a new quiz question for you. Trivia.
Oh, okay.
All right. Marie Owens was the earliest sworn-in female officer in 1891.
oh,
In what city? A, Boston, B, Chicago, C, New York, or D, Philly?
that is interesting.
1891, though, that's pretty good, I have to say, for getting women involved. I was happy with that.
Yes.
Philly.
So again, the earliest sworn-in female officer was in 1891 in what city? Boston, Chicago, New York, or Philly?
It can't be Boston 2 times in a row, do you think?
Could be.
I'm going to go with New York.
Okay. So we have in New York,
Philly.
Philly. Let's see what people say in the chat. Curious to see what Alyssa says. Will Harper. Donnie, what do you guys think?
Chicago.
Chicago. Okay.
Yep. Give the Windy City a perk. You just cruised.
Oh, that looks pretty. Well, they definitely needed some wind to blow some progressive ideas around because it's Chicago.
Oh, Chi-Town, huh? That's a big city.
Go, Stephanie. Woo, woo, woo. All right, Mel, tell us another story.
All right, let me think a good one. Hold on. Let me think. Oh, I had a good one.
Hi, Emma. How are you?
Oh, look who's back.
You listen with Chicago.
Back.
Let me think of one.
So nice of you to finally grace us with your presence.
You're no longer on the force.
Yeah.
It's down here.
Trying.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah, that was pretty quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's about 13 miles away.
Hey, Mel, while you're thinking of a story, can I get your opinion on something?
Absolutely.
So, since you're not in the force and no one can use this really in a court of law, what was the best way to get out of a speeding ticket with you?
Best way to get out of a speeding ticket with me. You had to tell me a funny story. Like it had to been like a legitimate funny story to get out of it.
Like of the reason why they were speeding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to been a real funny story, you know.
It wasn't because Miami Vice was on?
Absolutely not.
Mel's like, that wasn't funny.
Hey, bag 12. All right, so I got one.
So Jesse, he's telling funny stories. You missed a very epic cat story earlier.
Okay.
And now he's going to tell us his second one, but we've done some trivia as well.
I'll go back and watch. I'll watch what I missed.
All right, so we got a phone call from from an older lady, to help her out, go sit, goes as check the welfare, right? But the old lady had she had locked herself out her house, right? And she really lived by herself because her husband had passed away and everything like that, And so she had mentioned, hey, look, my window up there is open. You can go in and slide in and open the door. I'm looking at my partner looking at me. I'm like, man, I don't know about that. He said, well, the owner's here, so you technically you could do that, right? You could do that. You're not breaking the law, the owner's here. So I'm like, okay, all right. So I go inside the window, and you can hear an old lady say, nice. So I go inside the window and I let the lady back in, the house and everything like that. But I kind of felt a little bit cheesy going inside that window. Just a little bit. And of course, being that she's a very noble person, she offer you, things like money, water, stuff like that. And no, I don't want your money. Don't want your money. That's not what I'm here for. But come to find out, she was a very important lady to somebody that was in the entertainment business. She was the mother of somebody that's in the entertainment business. So
Yeah, it's weird when you see some sort of celebrity in public domain or whatever. Catch you off guard.
Sounds like she liked what she saw.
Yeah.
Checking you out.
That's so funny. Nice.
Nice. It's like
You're like, that's uncomfortable. Thanks,
I
though.
didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up.
So you're gonna tell us who it was, or are we just gonna sit here wondering who it was?
Yeah, I'll leave you wondering.
What?
Wow.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, does it?
Exactly. So why can't you tell us?
All right. So, do you know the author of or the creator of Boondocks?
Boondock Saints.
Dogs. Animated show.
The animated show.
Oh no.
They use the Wu-Tang music a lot, and I couldn't tell you the name, but I've definitely seen the show.
Well, he was once upon a time from the area I used to police.
So cryptic.
I know.
What? I just told you who it was.
That's a good one, though. That's funny with the comment.
I got some more. That's more funny.
Any other? What do you call it? One degree of separation celebrity encounters.
Yeah, I had what was it? Harvey Grant, brother to Horace Grant. I think he has a son, and I had pulled
NBA Horace
yep.
Grant, right?
NBA. Yep, they both the twins. They both in the NBA. Yep.
Okay.
He had a son I pulled over one time.
Oh yeah. They ever pull the card on you? Do you know who I am?
Of course they do. Of course they do. Of course they do. That's what they do.
You know why?
If I was, I'd probably do the same too. Like, hey, look, hey, check it out. This is who I am.
Do you know who I am? I was on the Lego Masters.
And you hit him with the rock. It doesn't matter.
So did he tell you a funny story? Did he make you laugh?
Yeah, he did. He told me his father was Horace Grant or Harvey Grant.
So he got out of it then, huh?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Ridiculous for traffic. It's really tough to get. When I pull you over, I already know that I'm getting ready to pull you. I'm getting ready to rip this ticket to you. So I mean, I don't back out.
That's good protocol.
I do have a funny story though. I have a funny story, so check it out. So it's kind of a good thing, but it's a kind of a bad thing. It's just one of those things that you don't number two where you eat, right? And and so I was in a supportive role at a police department, and so that means I wasn't in patrol. But however, there was a young patrol officer who made a stop. And he's blowing up my phone, right? Blowing up my phone. I don't do traffic at this point because I'm in a supportive role. And he's asking me to come out there to his traffic stop because he needs assistance. So I'm like, okay, well, let me back this officer up. And so I go out there. And, he comes over me and he has that look, right? He has that look in his eyes, young Padawan, right? Young. He's got that deer in the headlight look like. So he proceeds to tell me, hey, I caught this person driving, down the highway, and their license is suspended. Okay, great. All right, what's the problem? Well, I need you to write the ticket. Why? you caught them, not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah,
why? You caught them, not me. Like, is something wrong with your ticket book? You know, so he's nah. Well, I got a problem. Well, what's your problem? And he proceeds to say, hey, look, you know, I kind of slept with this woman, and way back, and you know, so I can't go to court, giving her the ticket. Like, you know, I can't. And he right, he can't, because the first thing she's gonna say is, hey, look, you know, I used to sleep with this officer, and then that ticket get thrown out. So I told him nice and politely, I said, hey, nice stop, but you got to let this one go. It's a nice stop. You got to let this one go. You know, call ahead, call to the next jurisdiction down the road, and if it mean that much to you. But I said, but this one, you ain't writing her no ticket. That's gonna let you want to be the laughing stock in the courtroom. But they teach you a nice lesson, though. They teach you a nice lesson not to do that.
But to be fair, he didn't know that he was going to pull over her at any time of his life either.
Yes.
So you're basically saying that he can't sleep with anyone.
No, he knew he was gonna pull her over. Yes, he did. Because she was suspended when he met.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's a little different.
Yeah.
So he knew that her license was suspended before he slept with her. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes, that's different.
It's for them. Oh, it's for them. Okay.
I'm gonna do her like, don't mess with me face.
I'm gonna say hello to my boy Troy.
Troy's in the house.
The mock.
Bro, that stuff that you showed earlier was fire, friend. That I am so motivated.
Oh my gosh.
I am so motivated to start building now. And I've been slacking. Like, it's right here, but I got an idea for it, and then I'm gonna clean it up, and then I'm gonna move on to the next building. But I already started buying pieces for the next building. So it's gonna be epic. Yeah, I saw that today, man. That was just what I needed to get motivated, man, to start the next build.
That was epic. And we should talk about it on another stream, I guess.
Yeah, we will. It'd be rude to talk about it, but not talk about it, and people don't know what we're talking about. It's almost like speaking a foreign language, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun guessing game.
Good though. Well, yeah, we'd have to have Troy in here and see how much he wants to talk about.
Nah. We keep it a secret. So stop talking about it.
Is it your collaboration build?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you see my? No.
I have no idea what you are talking about. So I got a poker face. I got a real poker face.
Maybe Jesse will tell us.
So anyway, at the museum today.
Oh, just a demo. He said that I can see it. He just doesn't want it public yet. Okay, so we'll deal with that later.
Troy, you done came in. Well, we know who got the poker face around here, Troy.
It's
his little hat. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Kind of inner circle. Yeah. You got
frying pan. Is this like another little apartment? It must be.
Oh, wait a minute. Right.
Jesse, I'm excited about tomorrow. I haven't been in a while.
The superhero spoiler stream?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of happy I moved it to Sunday. See what happens.
Yeah.
That way, once we do have new content on a Friday, like Falcon and Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
we'll be able to watch it, a day or two, or watch it a couple of times,
Yeah.
and then talk about it and not be rushed. Because I was kind of cramped, like.
Yeah. It was like the same day.
Let's taking extended lunch breaks to get the show in and then be ready right after work was kind of a lot. So
yeah, and to have to, you made awesome videos too, of what we were seeing. So that definitely takes a lot. That does not work there. What?
Building stuff for it now too. Got the Falcon and Winter Soldier all Lego.
I saw your mosaic sign. That was awesome.
Seems like everybody's opening off to mosaics. Sound like an influence. Just saying.
I like Flynn and Richards. Wanda. That looked awesome too.
Yeah.
They did a good job with that.
Yeah. They picked a good
picture. Yeah.
Picture to try a mosaic. So did Holly. Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah. Hers was neat. Like the retro, like old school.
Mm-hmm.
3PO and Chewbacca was just like a cookie monster.
Yeah.
That was great.
All right, hold up. Let's see where everybody's at.
Yay!
Jess is.
I'm going to try my hardest to like speed build the rest of the stream and see if I can catch up to you guys. It looks cool though. What are we building? Do you guys know? Is it another apartment or part of the station?
Looks like the office and maybe a little lunchroom or something.
Evidence room is what I think.
It's evidence room, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Well, it has the little tape recorder, like when I think it's like the interview room, where they interrogation room.
Keep it down.
And then I'm wondering if the smaller one on the side, like this one, is going to be the newsman's apartment, the newspaper guy's apartment. Like it's just tiny, but it looks like it's part of the station though. So the train guy says he still needs to build a mosaic or get one of the sets.
Mosaic.
Yeah, you give it a try, Bryce.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
Let's see. So I sent Ezra's son one of my kits for his birthday this week because he loves dinosaurs, and I have a dinosaur set, so I sent it to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he built it in probably an hour and a half. Like he sent me the video as he was building, and then I think Ezra helped him kind of with the outline, but after that he just smoke showed that just right through. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. And then he was holding it up, and then he put it on his wall. It was so cute. Adorable. Yeah, he had a ton of fun with it, and I think his little brother was very unhappy he did not get one. So I think I'm gonna have to send his little brother one now too, which is totally fine. But I think they were Ezra said, they were fighting over it and fighting over the little base plates that I threw in there too. They just wanted to build more, which is really sweet. cannot.
Ezra here watching? No.
I don't think so.
I invited him to the superhero thing.
You did?
Yeah.
He's pretty knowledgeable for sure.
He's pretty excited about it. The podcast tomorrow. Yeah, he's really excited about that.
I watched his one with Corey, and he was, pretty much giving Corey a run for his money.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I think he'll be the expert on the panel. Good. I can hold my own, but
have you seen his new mini mechs that he made? Like, the mechs that are out right now, that the Captain America and Thor and whatnot.
Yeah.
So he made his own of Captain Marvel, and then I always forget her name, but the girl from Black Panther, the warrior lady.
okay.
And then I feel like he made one. Oh, he's making a Groot one, I think, right now. And a Rocket one. Did I forget one, Chad? I feel like he only did the 2 girls so far.
Yeah, he's only done the 2, but he is working on the Groot one. And Rocket's going to be actually steering Groot as the mech, which will be awesome.
That's cool. That's fun. Yeah, the 2 girl ones that he did they were cool.
He's calling it his missed opportunity mix. And he's knocked them out of the park so far.
I'm sure he'll show them tomorrow.
Yeah. That works. Yeah, we won't have a lot of new content, so tomorrow will kind of be free for all. See where the conversation goes.
Yeah. Is it going to be Marvel specific or anything?
No, well, if we can stay away from Marvel, it'd be
better
because I'm trying to be fair to DC. So since Marvel is off kind of technically for a week, I'll see if I can steer people to talk about DC, but it's not everybody.
We'll see how that goes.
And I'm not quite like I don't have notes for this one, so I might think of something before we go live in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll be waking up and trying to come up with some topics.
I watched the Joker last night. I'd never seen it, like the one with Joaquin Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Joaquin. I mean, he didn't even look like himself. Like at the start of the movie, I was like, "Who is that?" Like when I was watching it, and
super skinny.
Oh my gosh, he was so skinny, and it was so dark. I mean, just so dark. I mean, that character. I mean, the one thing about Batman is that he has really good villains. Like, such good villains. And it was the one where Harvey turns into Two-Face as well. And, but it was so dark. Oh my gosh.
I liked it. I like some of the dark stuff.
Yeah, I like dark stuff. But I was waiting for and then I also didn't realize that it was like so far before Batman, because Batman was a little kid in this movie.
Right.
And so I'm like waiting, like, because the little kid doesn't even show up until probably halfway through. And he's only there for a couple shots. I mean, he's only in the movie like probably 10 minutes total. And so you're like, okay, where's Batman? Like,
they do a flashback of parents.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because if you watch The Walking Dead, it's Maggie and Negan as the Wayne parents. What? That's not right. But yeah, we were talking a little bit about Lego sets and villains. Lego sets with vehicles, when the villain is like got the vehicle, usually makes her Lego set.
Yeah, overall, for sure, I would have to say that Batman has some of the best villains.
That's how I kind of rank movies, even the Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Ultron. Some people didn't like Ultron, but
I liked Ultron.
I liked Ultron. I was kind of waiting for that story to be told, and thought it went well.
Well, I think I liked Ultron so much because of the character's voice. I mean, the man that played him, you know, I think his voice was just perfect for that role. And I think if anybody else had played that, I don't know if it would have worked as well. You know, he has such a commanding voice.
Kind of the same with like Vision.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if you guys we're delving into superhero stuff now. Maybe too.
That's okay.
Number 2.
What iceberg is the toilet? They always like. It seems like every build I build a modular, it's never the same. Like
it's never the same way, right?
No, like there's always a sometimes a sink and a toilet, and like every sink and toilet is different.
Yep.
What did you say earlier? You don't go number 2 where you work?
Nope. You don't go number 2 where you work.
Oh yeah, he was saying.
Let's see.
So, Melissa agrees. Yeah, James Spader was good.
Exactly.
That's my default favorite now. I mean, I love the Thanos storyline, but Ultron came out, and I was like, and we got so many. That's when we got Wanda and Vision, and so many other like. It really started to branch out, like when they did
in that movie, because when I went through and watched them all again, and watched that one, I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much going on in here right now, you know, in that specific movie alone. Okay, trivia. Okay, I'll do a fun fact first. So this isn't necessarily trivia. So fun fact is, on the day he was shot and killed by John Wilkes Booth, President Abe Lincoln approved the formation of what is now called the Secret Service. Very ironic.
So you died before you actually got your protection. That's
right. So he put it into action the same day that he died. So I thought that was really interesting.
That sucks.
All right. So under what U.S. president was the first federal law officer created?
Oh, I know that one.
A, Franklin, B, Washington, or C, Lincoln?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Oh. Stumping the expert. Here we go. So again, under what U.S. president was the first federal law officer created? Franklin, Washington, or Lincoln? Jesse, what do you think?
I'll go with Franklin.
All right, one for Franklin. We've got Washington from Brickman Mosaic, Lincoln from Lego Train Guy. Steph and Chad, what about you?
Saying Franklin.
Okay, another Franklin. Steph, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
Washington.
Washington. Okay. Mel, you're up.
I'm gonna say Washington.
Ding, ding, ding. Washington. Steph killing it. Yeah, he's got them all right so far.
Call phone an expert.
Yeah. Call a friend.
They were just so busy doing everything politically correct the first time around, so everybody had a title. So that's what was a shot in the dark. Was
That makes sense. Yeah. What is that? What?
For the first Keystone Cops.
Yep, that's it. Dude probably didn't do too much of nothing. He was busy in a revolution.
All right, we're a little over an hour right now. Mel, do you have another fun story for us, or do you want to share a part of your mock, your own creation?
I do. I have a fun story. So, let's see. So one time, as a rookie cop, I was young. I was pretty fast back in the day. I was a fast guy. So we were chasing this guy. It was like in the middle of the night. He was actually committing some robberies inside, and burglaries, not robberies, burglaries. He was committing some burglaries, and we catch him. He's coming out the house and he's taking off, right? And so he's jumping over like fences. So I'm running after him, with fence after fence after fence. I'm right there with him, and so he actually scales over this like 7 or 8 foot fence, right? And I jump up over there behind him, but then he disappears, and out comes this big ass dog, nasty dog. Well, I sort of got bit by the dog, but I didn't. But he ended up with my shoe, so he ended up with my shoe. And I came back, and my FTO, is looking at me like, "What happened? You catch him?" Nah, man, I didn't catch him. He says, "Where's your shoe?" The dog got it. He said, dog. Oh no, I ain't. I was like going back over there. But yeah, that was one of my fun chases that I was able to participate in. That was pretty fun.
It's like one of those stories where it's like my dog ate my homework. He probably didn't believe you at first. He's like, "Where's your shoe?"
I don't know where the guy went to. It's like, God, yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
There's 2 of those. What kind of dog was it?
I really didn't, stop and ask him. I was just trying to get back over the 8 foot fence, like I was, I don't think he would have told me even if I asked him. I just don't think it's going to go down that way.
Mm-hmm. We've got Dave in the chat now, and Moto.
What's up, motivation?
He says, "What's that shoe? I think will be my new Mel Getting." What's that shoe? Some more windows.
So once upon a time, I guess it was we got a call one time, and it was like a community pool, right? But it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and so community pools are really like closed to the public. And so The kids decided they were going to run when they saw me, so they decided they was going to run to the fence. And by the time they got over to the fence, I was already standing there waiting for them. So, so it's like, oh man, he's fast, yeah. And so I like, give me. So I get their name. You're trying to call parents at that point, because I'm not babysitting nobody's kid. And so, and at that time I didn't have any kids, so my patience for him was real short. So, so we called the girl. It was a little girl and two little boys, right? It was two little boys and a girl. And so we called the girl's parents, and she happened to tell me what her dad named. And her dad, I knew her dad from the community. I know her dad is like a no nonsense guy. So when she said his name, I said, "Oh, you in trouble? Like you in trouble? Like you really gonna be?" And she knew. And so I sent an officer over to her house to wake the dad up. And the dad is real upset. You can hear him over the radio, right? And he tells the officer, "Nah, you got me mixed up with somebody else. My daughter is in the bed asleep."
Oh my God.
I can hear the whole thing. Like he was like, "I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna show you. We can go right upstairs right now." And my daughter is in the bed. I made sure she's in the bed. I watched her go to sleep. He opens the door and he screams to the top of his lungs, "Ashley, I'm gonna kick you." Oh, he was a not happy camper when he came to that pool.
Oh, I bet. Oh man.
Yeah, he was a little parents' justice when happened that night, I bet.
What was her face? What did the girl's face look like? She was probably like,
oh yeah, she knew she was in trouble. She knew.
She probably needed a diaper at that point.
But eventually, kids like that, I mean, not the stereotype, but kids like that, they go off and do what they want to do anyway.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, you can do about it. Oh, look, I made the roof. Oh, that's disappointing. You'll never see that. All that good stuff inside there. I mean, that's the only way you can see that. I mean, that's a neat trick, but it's a real neat trick.
It pops right off. It pulls right off.
Pulls right off. Bag 13. Whoa. So this is okay. I didn't put a roof onto my mock because when I showed this, when I brought this to LA for Lego Masters, I didn't put a roof on it because I knew they would be shooting down at it.
Yeah. It's your mock.
Yeah, I'll put one on later.
I mean, like, I'll compare that to like my fifth tower, right? I got the banquet hall, and there's just a whole wall missing, so you can see inside. I think it's appropriate, if you have something to show, you want people to see the inside of a building.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a ceiling that you could drop in there, but it's like.
Yeah, and that's how I made it. I got a ceiling where I can drop one inside, but I haven't done one yet. And I will. I'll probably put a helicopter on and everything.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'll do a video.
I like how they made the roof on the blacksmith, how you can like almost slide it out. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
What's that going to be? So Nicole from Germany, she is so sweet. She's part of our build group, and she contacted me and asked if we could move this, and then she's like, "Oh, never mind. I think I'm just gonna try my own first live." And so she was so cute the other day. She jumps on to Instagram and does her first live, and she opens up some of the CMF minifigures, and she was so worried about saving the video, how to save the video. And, but she's going to do these bags that we're working on right now.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning. So it will be like 3 p.m., Germany time. And then I believe it's, I think it's like 12 for London. And then 9 a.m. New York time. And then 6 a.m. where I'm at. I was like, oh my gosh. But I think I'm gonna set my alarm and wake up and pop, not pop on the screen, but be in the chat with her and say hello. Get a big cup of coffee.
Ready for screen time at 6 in the morning?
No. Nope.
That's cool. It's amazing how worldwide it gets. Like, I thought I had trouble. Like, if I get the usual suspects tomorrow in the stream, I'll have all 4 time zones in the US.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, that's what my goal was for this group, to bring us together and bring all different types of builders together, because we can't be in person together. So to find a way to build together in a different way. And it creates more opportunity for that, because, you're not just going to jump on a plane and go to Germany every day, I would, of course, but I love Germany, but you can't just walk down the street and see Jesse whenever I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's surreal. I don't know.
So it's super cool. And I really like, some of the other challenges, how, we've made stories for this one for sure, but for the blacksmith, some of the stories that people came up with were so great. It was super fun to listen to, and the names people name their minifigs and how they even remock it a little bit.
I like the one where they made like a bunch of Batman, medieval Batman. We did that one.
They're going to be in the next one. Those 2 guys.
Yeah.
The city one.
The next one's going to be crazy, because we basically have an empty canvas to like, it's like you're almost having your own convention, like collaboration circuit or something going on here. Yeah,
we're up to 21 people for the next one. Awesome. The biggest build group we've had so far. I would say a majority are building their own mocks. They're not doing a set, so that will be really cool too. And today, my son finished the bookstore, and we have the diner upstairs, and so he's going to join in this one. He's super excited. He's like, "Oh, you want to do it?" I was like, "Yeah."
That's great.
Yeah, so Will's going to jump in and join and do the diner. So he's going to do the diner modular. And then I think he's going to build some sort of, I forgot what he said, but some big like monster, that's going to attack it.
After you build it, you can attack it. That's from the fun.
He was cute. Mom, can I go on like one of your lives with you? Sure, bud.
Tell you, once they get a taste of that, they never turn back.
Oh man, there's a kid in Will's class that has his own YouTube channel already. He's 9. I was like, whoa, Hunter, you need a shirt on, honey. Go get a shirt and then come back. She comes in here like butt ass naked. I was like, nope. Nope. Not on YouTube, girl. Let's go.
Damn zone.
said, "Mommy, quit faking. You let me do this all the time."
Ulysses sent her a Elsa dress, so she's been wearing that all day. It's probably itching her. Or did she spill? Oh, nice.
What's your plans for this this set here, this modular? What's your plans? What's everybody's plan for it?
Like where we're gonna put it? What do you mean?
Yeah, where you gonna put it? What are you gonna do with it?
I think now that we have our Harry Potter Diagon Alley made, the additional Harry Potter house set that's out right now. So his Pivot Lane house.
Mm-hmm.
And then Will just, finished his bookstore yesterday. So we're going to connect these two together for sure. And then as we go, we're just going to start. He wants to build a little city upstairs. So that's the plan for us.
Nice.
Yeah.
I haven't picked a spot for mine yet. Just kind of want to see it first, and then sometimes I have a plan. I don't.
Okay.
Did you see Paul Hetherington's post today?
No. What do
He
you think?
posted a double wide Gotham City theater. It was super cool.
Oh.
It was amazing. But I was thinking like you could almost add it to your city, Jesse, and kind of remock it a little bit into, you could add a little DC into your
Well, I
market.
have DC.
That's right. Yeah, you do.
I don't have. What did he build? Gotham.
He did a Gotham theater, so like the theater where the parents were taught. Yeah.
Oh
But-
yeah.
I did see that one.
Yeah, I have. I try to equally build. So I have a Hall of Justice. I have a Teen Titan Tower. I have the Hall of Doom, which is crazy. And I've got the Daily Planet.
You could put a big bat signal on top of this one.
Yeah, this could be Commissioner Gordon's
Mm-hmm.
Gotham GCPD.
You could light it up. Oh, that would be cool. That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
Proper. Yeah, that sounds good.
Mel, are you gonna add it, or you have your own? What's your plan with this one?
I'll probably I have other modulars, so what I'll probably do is just build a shelf and put all my modulars on a shelf and take them
Together. Yeah. What is that? Huh. Does this little piece actually connect for you guys? Or does it just lay on there?
No,
What piece was it? Oh yeah, it connects. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. All right, trivia.
Yay.
All right, we will go with what is the oldest statewide law enforcement agency in America called? A baseball team is named after them.
Oh, that's too easy. That's too easy. You gave it away.
Yep. I actually knew that one.
Huh, yeah.
forgot what year it was, though. What is it?
Are you asking me? You're
Yeah.
asking the people. It's the Rangers. Yeah. The Rangers.
Texas Rangers.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was the Marshals. They were Rangers. They were, so easy to deputize them. So I mean, they made it so easy. That's why Wide Earp and all them,
Yeah.
Okay.
What is this? Oh, interesting. All right. Do you know why the police sirens are both red and blue?
That I do not know.
Red and blue.
Or maybe I'll rephrase the question. Why are the police sirens red and blue? What are some guesses?
That'd be to help identify.
What?
Somehow to help identify that is.
Yep, that's part of it for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Versus like ambulance versus fire truck.
Okay, so yes, but why did they choose blue and red as the colors?
Why, but I don't know why. Why the colors?
Don't know.
So Lego Train Guy says because they are primary colors. Primarily colors. I think he means primary colors.
Yeah.
No.
That'd be different. Like, you
Yeah.
don't want, I don't know. Plus, you got street like, stuff you don't want to mix up, like yellow, green, and red.
Yeah. All right. So
the rods in the back of your eyes are for red and blue?
Say that again.
Is it because the rods in the back of your eyes are for like red and blue, and that way colorblind people can see them?
Yes. Wow, that's awesome.
Nice.
Look at you go. Okay. All right, Chad. All right. Someone came to play. We see you. Yes, that's exactly right. So those who have trouble seeing red can see blue, but it's kind of what Jesse said too. It's just to the combination alerts drivers no matter what that it's a police vehicle versus something else, but it helps for people who are colorblind because they'll recognize at least one of the colors. So now that my floor is a different color, it looks kind of funny, but that's fine.
You can.
It's all good.
They had a backed up toilet up there, and they had to pull all the carpeting up.
True. That's true. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Story making.
That little part. I have an extra. Yeah, this little thing that slides out is really interesting.
I like how they use the ladders for the tops of the blinds.
Yeah.
To kind of give that sense that they could close. That's great use of parts right there.
Here, show me that again. Sorry, I wasn't looking. Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome.
Pretty cool. on.
We have about 20 minutes left.
20 damn minutes.
So now,
Okay, where is your shirt? I know you don't want it, but
It's wet.
okay, we'll grab that shirt right there. See that shirt in my bag? It can't be on the screen without a shirt on. That big shirt right there.
Oh, maybe with the bird. Maybe the bird took the.
I'll help
Maybe
you.
the bird took the donuts. Maybe it's the bird.
Can't be on the screen without a
it's
shirt
the
on.
bird who stole the donut.
It's the bird. It's the smallest piece.
Well, it is big because it's not made for you, silly girl.
Oh.
Sorry, man.
Wow, look at you.
You gotta wear a shirt. We just got our new t-shirts for volleyball, so she's wearing one of those.
You're on the team now.
Right.
Are you on the team now, Hunter?
No.
No, she'd rather be a cheerleader. If you all remember. Oh, Hunter. Hello. Okay, are you having dinner? There's a little birdie. Look. There's a little birdie in this one.
It's the bird.
Look at the little birdie.
Can I show them?
Yeah.
What color is that bird? Blue?
That's
Yeah, it's a blue jay.
Blue bird? Blue jay?
Look, Hunter. It's a girl police officer.
Wow.
I know. Whoa.
Wow.
Okay. Here. Let's put the birdie on there too. Let's put the birdie. Oh, there she is. Look. The bird's the word.
Bird, bird, bird.
Bird, the word. The bird, bird, bird. The bird's the word. The bird, bird, bird. Okay. Now,
Bathroom.
that is a bathroom. You're right.
What's
Wait till you hook up the toilet
Yes,
roll to
flush
it.
the toilet. Flush the toilet. You don't go number 2 where you work, bud. All right, we're on bag 13 now, bud. I know. Whoa. You gonna help me? I'll hand you the piece and then I'll show you where to put it. Okay? And then you can stick it on there.
Yeah, no.
Chad, I think it's time for you to put on your vest.
Well, I was just thinking,
Suck in the gut, man. Put it on. Let's go.
Work on those abs.
Mel, I was so excited, Jesse. You were talking about that. We always have something for the show, and
Yeah.
In the discount room at Lego, they had police Lego vests on sale. So I picked one up. The only problem is I've eaten a few too many donuts because the kids 6+ just doesn't fit anymore.
You gotta cut some slits in the back, man. Put that thing on.
No, I'm super curious to see what that looks like without cutting it. Just try putting it on without cutting it first.
Oh, it's
I already tried. I had to get my son because my arms were stuck back behind me.
You gonna cut the front or the back?
The back.
Get on there, boo. Good job. The chat says, "Show the guns, man. Show the guns."
Ow.
Sorry, honey.
That's right. Rock out with your blocks out.
Are you gonna go have some dinner, honey?
No.
What's Daddy making?
Hamburgers.
Oh, that sounds good.
Mm.
Oh, that's awful.
Ah,
Hey, you better make me laugh or you guys are all in
Right
trouble.
over here losing point. I'm telling Dad. Right, losing point.
wow.
I'm telling Dad.
You got the hat too?
I'm telling.
Yeah.
Hunter. I'm telling Dad.
Oh my god.
Rangers, watch out.
Yeah.
Did you hear Hunter what she said?
No.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I heard her.
She was like, that's awful.
One other person in the room.
Oh my god.
I'm
Are
telling.
you talking about his vest? Or are you talking, what are you talking about? Oh, she's not talking about your vest, she said.
Hey,
What are you
what
talking
they do with the toilet roll? See the little toilet roll?
Daddy.
The
Yeah,
toilet
Dad.
roll
She
is
said Daddy.
the
She said
coolest
Dad
thing
was
on
awful.
there.
I said, I'm telling Dad. I'm telling Hey, I heard you. I heard you. I'm telling. She mad he making them burgers.
She said it right as you put that on, though. So I was like, oh my god, she just called you out.
Nothing like the honesty of a child that humble you.
Yeah.
That's awesome, yes.
100%. Definitely not surprised either. At all.
Ow. That.
No.
Wow.
Daddy.
Getting closer.
No, look. See, the vest now fits him. He had to cut it. I know. Does he look like a police officer now? Maybe. No. Hunter, stop. Okay. Where's your dress? Go get your dress. Miss Alyssa's in the chat. She can go see it. Go get it. Go get your dress. Oh my god, the shirt goes down to her feet. Don't fall, honey. Okay, that was really cute. The shirt literally goes down to her feet. And I'm like, don't step on that.
Yeah.
Upstate dad says, my 4-year-old nephew is here and he says the most random stuff in the world as well. He was walking with a pineapple and said Bob loves there. And my daughter asked him who lives under the rock and he said she does.
A little bit more foliage.
All right, 2 more questions, and then we're gonna get Mel to show us his mock because we have about 10 more minutes in the stream.
Okay.
All right, and again, it's about women because I was like, we got to keep it to that because of this lady right here. She might be the villain, she might be the bad guy or the good girl. I'm not sure yet. So Betty Blankenship and Elizabeth Robinson became the first female patrol officers in what year? So remember the first, when was that? The earliest sworn in female officer was 1891. So when were these ladies able to become patrol officers?
That's interesting. That's a tough one.
There's a lot of space in between those. That'll be my hint to you. So the 1920s, I'll do decades. So the 1920s,
No.
1940s, 1960s, or 1980s.
1980.
Yeah, I say 80s because they had that thing with the Women's Right to Work Act back in the 70s.
It might have took them a while to get into that position.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so we got 2 for the 80s. Upstate Dad says the 70s. Lego Train Guy says the 20s. Jesse, what do you think?
Was the 70s in there?
Yeah, that's one of the choices.
I go with the 70s. I think that was the movement age.
All of you are incorrect.
Really?
It's 1968. Oh, there we go. The one guy that just said it was the 60s. Yeah. So it was 1968.
Oh, I would've thought
68.
that.
Oh. Nice.
So from 1891, it
It's
took until 1968 to get 2 women, or just women in general. It just happened to be that they both got to do it at the same time, to be patrol officers. In what year? And it was only, what I read, it was only because they asked for it and they pushed them to give it to them too.
Wow.
So yeah, Indianapolis. Yes.
Very cool.
So she might be Betty. We'll see.
Nice, yeah. There you go.
Good homage. Yeah.
I'll combine the 2 names. So Betty Robinson right here.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Good homage, right?
Betty. All right, and now we're gonna circle back to Mel's original pop quiz about the Police Academy movies.
Oh, you got
So, well, the first question is, how many movies are there in the series? Do we remember?
one. Someone said like it was.
Wait, what is that? Oh, is that 8 or a 7?
Like 7.
8.
It was 8.
I'll go with 9.
Might have been 9.
7.
7.
Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7.
And how many actors appeared in all 7 of the movies?
3.
7, 3, or 5?
3.
3.
Oh, this says 8. She's like, none of those.
Go 5.
5. I'm gonna go with 5. Yeah.
Okay, so 2 for 3,
5.
2 for 5. Oh, another one with 5 in the chat. So again, how many actors appeared in all 7 of the Police Academy movies? 7, 3, or 5? All right, so we've got 4 people with 5, and then Steph and Mel with 3. Well, Steph is the clear winner of the night. She's gotten like every single question right, probably with the exception of one. So ding, ding, ding. The answer is 3.
3.
Three.
Yay.
Stephanie is the winner.
Oopsies.
People around for 7 movies.
Opening our last bag.
Yay, bag 14.
Bag 14.
All right. I guess it's that time.
Let's see your mock.
Time to show and tell a little bit. All right, let me see. Hold on. We're going for a ride, lady. Here we go. All right, so you may have seen this on the start of Lego Masters when they started announcing the show. You see me bent over in front of it. It was in 2 sections at the time. So I wanted to introduce a little bit of old with a little bit of modern stuff right here. So this is what I was able to come up with. So you walk through here. Let me see. Let me see if I can find a flashlight for you guys. Hold on.
Did you build this prior to the show or did you build it for the show?
I built it for the show because they asked me to build a habitat.
Nice.
Yeah, they asked me to build a habitat, and it's like, yeah, your habitat. And I knew it was coming anyway when they said climate. And so I started on it. And it was like, yeah, your habitat is a police station. So so if we go up top here, got the little detective's office. You can see Homer Simpson. Simpson up here in the detective's office. Let's see if I can pull this with me. Hold on, let me move this chair back before I fall. Hold on, bear with me. Oops. All right, here we go. Let's move this down. All right, so below them, you have, like a registration check-in, right? Where they check your fingerprints and book your little booking area right there, right? And below all of that is it's a lobby down there. But if you go over here, here's roll call. Roll call right over here is the chief's office right there. They're trying to bring her gifts and try to suck up to the chief, because they want things. So down there's the call center. Let me scroll in here. Down here's the call center over here.
Yeah.
And over here is the prison cell. Would be like right over here. The prison's in there. Oopsies. And then down here, I have a bay right here. You can actually roll these trucks out. Hold on a second. Roll these trucks out here. Or a car. And it's like a double bay anyway. It's a double bay. Doors come out on the other side over there. So what I'm working on now is, so you would take the lift up, then you would come up the steps here. You would come. Oh, I'm knocking all my antennas over. I'm sorry. Excuse me. You would come in here, and then you would just walk the skywalk over here, office over here. So, and then I'll put a roof on top, and then my helicopters will go on top and everything. But from a distance, that's what it looked like.
It's cool. It's a definite mixture of like old and new, older style and modern style.
Yeah. Yep. So that's what I was trying to achieve there. A little bit of old and new. Got some work to do on it, and I'll get it done.
So Lego Train Guy says that looks like the brick bank entrance. Did you use pieces from that particular set or like inspiration from that set?
I did. So the pieces I used from that set are these right here.
Mm.
The windows.
Oh, in the windows, yeah.
And I used these little wings from the brick bank, but that's it. That's all that's from the brick bank, friend.
Yeah, those green windows are really cool. I like those.
I used them to save parts because I bought like 5 of those to make my brick bank, and I made a mock brick bank a while back, and I broke it down, and I just used those to recycle those pieces. That's what you do when you mock up stuff.
Mm-hmm. So
Awesome.
after you, thank you for sharing that with us.
Yep.
So after building most of this set so far, you're almost done with it. Is there something about this new police station that you really love that you might want to incorporate into your own mock? Or do you like that they're totally different?
I'm definitely going to steal the stairs. I'm definitely going to do the stairs idea. And I'll probably have to reorganize the levels that I have. I definitely want those solid stairs. I do like the kitchen part. I do like that little kitchen that's off in the area. I like how they did that. So I might steal that too, because I still have room down on the lobby area, because I have a guy at the desk in the lobby area, but a little bit more stuff. When you said roll call, what do you mean by that? So roll call is like a debriefing, like almost like like before your shift, you it's like a briefing before your shift. And,
okay.
All the people that you work with, you talk about what's been going on while you've been off, and like it's just like relaying information to the next shift. And so usually roll call could be pretty entertaining. Like I had this one guy, he was a veteran officer, and if you left any of your equipment around in roll call, like to go to the bathroom or something like that, and you left it on the desk, it would come back, like you come back and it'd be in pieces. I had this big mag light that he was an expert at taking. I mean, he would break it down all the way down to the washers, and you'd be spending like hours trying to put that mag light back together. Yeah. And I worked the night shift, so I needed that mag light.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that happens in roll call.
So you guys mess with each other a little bit?
Yeah, we did. We definitely did.
You've got some good feedback in the chat. Nice mock. We love it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I got a little bit ways to go, but I will do a video once it's done. Once
nice.
I was trying to get it done sooner, but I was a little tied up this week. It was burning a little bit this week. That was burning. So I'll tell you another funny story. I'll tell you a funny story. Now we can leave on a funny story. So I'm getting a new position, and so I had to go get my face burnt again. Like, I had to go get pepper sprayed again, right? Not a fan of it. Been pepper sprayed like 18 years ago. Kind of wished I forgot what it felt like, You're
not a fan of getting pepper sprayed in the face?
Not at all.
Well, I know I am. Like, I know that I love doing that. That's my favorite thing to do. No. I know that's Chad's favorite thing to do. For
I
sure.
just wouldn't do it. And so it was just it was so I got my face burnt again, and it was bad. Like, it was really bad. And it was funny because the guy was like, hey, look, I thought it was a great idea for the cop to go first because you already been through it. So, dude, but you'll never get used to it. You never get used to it. You never get used to your face burning. It's just in your eyes and everything. So, I decided, I came home and I decided to take a shower, right, against, my previous judgment. And I took the shower and it all started burning again. I tried to jump out the shower and I slipped and fell.
What?
Yeah, I slipped and fell. Yeah, I did. Yep. That's what happens when you panic.
I'm just like picturing you like rolling around on the floor, like your eyes are burning and you're screaming. Your daughter and like other people are probably like, what is happening? What's going on?
No help, though. No help.
Nope.
That's the way iceberg bounces, G.